Right now, someone is using you. Not because they're smarter, not because they worked harder, because you were never taught how the game is played. You were taught to be good, to be honest, to trust the process and wait your turn. They were taught to move before you knew the pieces were on the board. You are sitting in rooms where decisions have already been made. You are working for men who took power while you waited to be given it. And the worst part, the part that will keep you awake tonight, is that you have been playing by rules that were designed to keep you exactly where you are. You are not behind because you failed. You are behind because you were never shown what cleverness actually looks like. Today, that changes. What you're about to hear was considered dangerous enough that the men who first read it were terrified of it. This is the art of becoming clever. This is Machiavelli. You have spent years trying to figure out what is wrong with you. Why the person who raises their hand at every meeting gets the promotion you deserved. Why the man who always seems to be in the right place never seems to be as capable as you. And you have been told the same lie every single time. Work harder. Be patient. Your time will come. But here is what no one told you. The people advancing around you are not better workers. They are better players. They understand something you were never taught, that life is a system, and systems are designed by people with interests. And those interests are almost never yours. You are not failing. You are being processed. They built a world that rewards the appearance of virtue while privately respecting only power. They told you to be transparent because transparent men are easy to read, easy to predict, and easy to control. Your honesty has been a gift you keep giving to people who never deserved it. That stops now. The system is not broken. It is working exactly as designed. The question is, who designed it for? Not for you, which means your first move is to stop following its instructions. Drop this in the comments. I stopped following their rules. In 1513, a man was imprisoned, tortured, and stripped of everything he had built. His name was Niccolò Machiavelli. He had served Florence for 14 years as a diplomat and strategist. When the Medici returned to power, they arrested him. They broke his body in the cells beneath the city. And when they finally released him, he did the most dangerous thing a humiliated man can do. He wrote down everything he knew. What came out of those pages was not a book of evil. It was a mirror. A record of how the world actually operates when no one is watching. He wrote, "Everyone sees what you appear to be, few experience what you really are." That line was not philosophy, it was a weapon. And today, you are going to learn how to use it. Lesson 1, read the room before you enter it. Read the room before you enter it. Clever men never walk into a situation blind. They gather intelligence, not through spying, but through observation. They listen to who talks most at a dinner, who defers to whom, who avoids eye contact when certain names are mentioned. They know the architecture of a room before they choose where to stand in it. Think about every meeting you have walked into unprepared and felt the power shift the moment you sat down. That is not because you were not intelligent enough. It is because you had not read the room. Clever men arrive early not to be polite, but to watch who already owns the space. Start today. Before your next conversation, ask yourself, who is the most powerful person in this room, and what do they want from it? Lesson 2, control what they know about you. Control what they know about you. Clever men are not mysterious for the sake of ego. They are selective because information is currency, and most people spend everything they have before they even sit down to negotiate. Every weakness you name, someone catalogs. Every fear you share becomes a pressure point. You are not being open. You are handing them ammunition. You have probably done this. Shared your anxieties with someone you thought was your ally, and watched that information surface later in exactly the wrong moment. Machiavelli understood that privacy is not paranoia. It is protection. This knowledge is for protection, not destruction. What you reveal determines what they can reach. From today, let them be curious about you. Curiosity means they have not mapped you yet. Drop this in the comments. I am the map they cannot read. Lesson 3. Never show your full strength. Never show your full strength. This is perhaps the most violated rule in the lives of men who want to be respected. You have been taught that proving yourself is the path to recognition. But men who show everything they have invite one of two responses. Fear or contempt, neither serves you. The clever man always holds something back, not out of deception but out of wisdom. Reserve is not weakness, it is leverage. Think about the last time you laid everything out, your plans, your capabilities, your frustrations, and watched someone use exactly that information against you. The person who sees everything you are capable of now knows exactly what it takes to replace you. Keep something for yourself, always. The man who has not shown his full hand is the man they can never be entirely sure they have beaten. Lesson 4. Your patience is a weapon. Your patience is a weapon, but only if you use it deliberately. Machiavelli wrote about fortune as a river, a flood that destroys when it meets no resistance, but that can be controlled by men who prepare the banks before the water rises. Timing is not waiting. Timing is the discipline to hold your energy until the moment when releasing it is worth everything. You have been told that patience means accepting things as they are. That is false. Patience means knowing the exact right moment to move and holding your position until it arrives. Every man who moved too early handed his advantage to the enemy. Every man who moved at the right moment looked like fate. Drop this in the comments. My patience is loaded. Lesson 5. Use enemies better than friends use. Your enemies better than your friends. This is the lesson most men reject, and the reason they remain vulnerable. Machiavelli observed that men bound by predictable self-interest are more reliable than men bound by affection. Your friends help you when it costs them nothing. Your enemies are consistent, and a consistent opponent is one you can plan around. Clever men do not avoid conflict, they domesticate it. Think of the man at your workplace who opposes you, who questions your ideas, who competes for the same visibility. You have been treating him as a threat. Machiavelli would call him a resource. Understand his motivations. Know what he wants. Keep him close enough that his moves are never a surprise. The man who understands his enemy owns him. The man who ignores his enemy is owned by him. Lesson 6. The fox and the lion. Know when to be the fox and when to be the lion. Machiavelli's most celebrated insight was that a man must master two natures. The lion, who uses force to crush opposition, and the fox, who uses cunning to avoid the traps set by enemies. Force alone makes you predictable and brittle. Cunning alone makes you exploitable. The art is knowing which one this exact moment demands. Ask yourself honestly, have you been using only one of these? The man who only charges forward gets trapped. The man who only maneuvers never wins anything decisive. Clever men rotate. They read the terrain and switch. Today, before your next challenge, ask yourself, is this a fox moment or a lion moment? Then choose and commit. Drop this in the comments. I am the fox, I am the lion. Lesson 7. Appearance is the first reality and perhaps the hardest to accept. Appearance is the first reality. Machiavelli did not celebrate deception. He observed it. He saw that men judge by what they see, not what they know. A man who appears powerful attracts the opportunities that capable but invisible men never receive. You can be the best in the room and remain invisible. Or you can understand that how you present yourself is the front door through which everything else enters. You have been told that appearances are shallow, that real men are judged by character over time. But Machiavelli would ask, how much time do you have to wait for that? The door opens for the man who looks like he belongs. Before anyone has checked credentials, stop waiting to be seen for what you are. Start deciding what you want them to see first. Then build from there. You came here looking for an edge. What you found was a mirror. Everything you heard tonight was already inside. You'd buried under years of instructions, written by people who needed you manageable. You were taught to doubt your instincts, suppress your ambition, and call it virtue. It was not virtue, it was compliance. And compliance is the most expensive habit a man can carry. The old you is dead. The man who believed waiting was wisdom, gone. The man who handed out transparency like gifts and wondered why no one protected him, finished. What walks out of this video is something different, something harder, something that does not need to be loved by the room to move through it. You are a weapon, pointed at your own future, not aimed by someone else's hand, finally aimed by yours. You belong to no one, not the system that processed you, not the people who benefited from your compliance, not the version of yourself that accepted less, because no one had given you the language to demand more. That language is yours now. This channel exists for one reason, not to entertain you, not to comfort you, to give you what was kept from you. Every video here is a key to a lock that someone else placed on your mind without asking your permission. If Machiavelli's art of becoming clever moved something in you tonight, if you felt something shift while you were watching, that shift is real. Do not lose it in the scroll. Subscribe, not because I am asking, because the version of you that is forming right now deserves a consistent signal. Share this with one man who is working harder than everyone in the room and still wondering why it is not enough. He does not need motivation. He needs a different map. This is the map. Drop this in the comments if you are done waiting. I am the destination, not the pursuit. Because wherever you are right now, that is not where this story ends. And before you go, one question. Not for me, for you. Leave it in the comments, because it deserves to be said out loud. What is the one thing you were told to accept that you now refuse to?